Alright, well, greetings and welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, 2020, or whatever you want to call it. Transit Equity Season 1, Episode 3. Why we celebrate Transit Equity Day and why it matters. In this episode, we embark on a meaningful journey aboard the Red Wing Simulations Juliet Alpha 8133 Airship Hindenburg, flying from Middle Lake Los Lunas to Coronado Airport in Albuquerque, both in the state of New Mexico, United States of America. As we transport our third pack of canine companions retrievers alongside rescued ducks, geese, and other animals conducive to and for airship travel, we delve into the essence of Transit Equity Day and its importance. Join us as we explore breathtaking landscapes, reflect on the need for equitable transportation, and celebrate the dedicated efforts to ensure accessibility for all. Our pilot, who is of colored skin, our acting one, who is myself and others, also has mild high-functioning autism, and we bring a unique and inspiring perspective to this journey. If that's so is the case, welcome aboard Red Wing Simulations Juliet Alpha 8133 Airship Hindenburg. Today's mission is close to our hearts as we celebrate Transit Equity Day. Our journey from Middle Lake to Coronado Airport isn't just about transportation, it's about advocating for accessible and fair transit for all. As for someone with mild and high-functioning autism and of colored skin, I understand the importance of inclusivity and equity in every aspect of life. As we prepare for takeoff, let's of course prepare the passengers and crew for such phase. Let's make sure it's all secure. Everything's all secure. So, rescued animals are symbols of hope and compassion, representing the equitable world we're striving for. All animals are safely aboard, ready for the flight. Looking forward for a smooth journey and a safe landing in Albuquerque. Alright, but before I do so, let me give you the landing plan. Alright, put in simple terms of everything I said from the previous episodes. When we start getting to that Arroyo thing around Albuquerque, like when Mesa del Sol starts looming into view, or the Albuquerque Sunport starts looming into view even more so, that's obviously there in front of your eyes. Go and think to yourselves, prepare for landing, and the people in the engine car better hear it too. And if they didn't, go ahead and share the briefing I just said just now, because when we get to that Arroyo thing, I'm going to start deflating the airship. The reason why is because I want to make sure that the landing process at Coronado Airport does not take forever, which has been known to happen when I fly this thing. Alright. Well, it looks like we're starting with the lounge here. Or the pre-flight checks. That's okay. Right here where my cursor is, that's actually my favorite part of the lounge, where all the festivities will take place. Or most of which anyway. Anyway, I'm down here and let me go give the health and safety bag real quick. Check the tail wheel. Okay, I'm gonna put the health and safety bag down now. Or the health and safety bag now. You get it okay? Okay, Stella's buffeting. I'm gonna hurry up, okay? Okay, let's fly through GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic a few times, okay? I call it GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic on purpose because, truthfully, the Hito is filled with hydrogen. You heard me correctly, this thing is filled with hydrogen. And the only real reason why I call it GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic is because I don't want to scare people as much as possible, even more so than they are. And even if they are, you know, I want to offer a little bit of relief, is why I call it, you know, GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic. Because the fact of the matter is, the Hirohito is a Hindenburg class airship, and I already know how things went down with Hindenburg. Not well on the 6th of May, 1937. And of course, like half past either 5 or 6 in the evening that day. It did not go well for her, although the airship made 63 successful Atlantic crossings. Okay. Right now, let's continue the checks. Yeah, have a little longer with this health and safety bag, unless something happened to it. Did the geese chew it? Okay, just put it right here. Okay, gangplank secured. Okay, about the health and safety bag. Tell my officers in the control car about it. Go together as one. Please, thank you. Work as a team, alright. Okay. Anyway. We check this. Oh, look. Looks like the geese didn't have any interest in that, so... Which means, of course... You heard me correctly, which means, of course, the geese did not nibble on it very much. These things here, the geese did not nibble on that very much. No one here? You sure everybody's here? Okay, I'm gonna go check on the fish. As you can see with the fish here, the geese for some reason really love that because I can tell by the wear. See where my cursor is? I can tell by the wear. The geese really love nibbling on it. See that? I can tell by the bite marks that the geese really love nibbling. Regardless of what ship I use. Heck, I could even be flying the phone Richthofen, and the geese would nibble on that. Or maybe even Struwwelpeter himself. See that? The geese love to nibble on that. Actually, it's right here. You see these marks here? I could definitely tell that the geese were trying to eat it. What do you think? Which also raises the question. Everybody back there okay? You sure? Alright, then, as you can tell here... Wow. Never been inside one of those before. Look here. Can you tell that the geese love to nibble on that? Okay. Okay, here's a dining room, which is an okay part of the airship for me. Either way, there's multiple sections of the airship and they have to be used. Okay. There we go. Let me go to the starboard side once more, okay? I'll work my way over, checking the port end. Okay, I'm gonna go to the high starboard because I think that's one thing you like the most, right? The high starboard engine car. I guess you like that the most. Let me ask if they got the briefing okay. Can't be in for long. I can't be in long. Because I have an audience to entertain too. If I blow this today, I want to do better. Okay. Ah. Let me see if I can get in there. Okay. Okay, I'll just ask my question from here. Hi. You think you have everything okay? You know what to do? You know when to, of course, prepare for landing? Alright, sounds good. Okay, I'm gonna go to a GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic truck. Which is right here. Okay, I'm gonna land on top of a Plotagon Logic, GoAnimate Logic truck. Alright. Is that good enough? These news alerts are going this morning. In case you forget. Okay, let's look at your GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic here. Even if we're still in motion, I will request for a descent over Coronado Airport. Which means, of course, when we're over that Arroyo thing in Albuquerque, or that divides Los Lunas in Albuquerque, I will pull this toggle here, where my cursor is, and the airship will go down. I'm going to bring it all the way down to 9 or 0. And once we start crossing the line into Coronado Airport's, whatever you want to call this, I will, of course, turn this valve and make sure the airship goes down. Grabbing the ropes, that's another matter. I might grab them on the ground, okay? Especially because, you know, after a certain amount of time that I've been flying this airship, I'm gonna tell you this. I feel that I could, of course, land this thing while it's still moving. I can, of course, run the engines without hovering all that much. So anyway, you got your GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic okay? And of course, you know to deflate while it's still moving. Alright. You know to carry the operations out safely, right? Alright, so let's go. Alright. Let's, of course, get her ready for takeoff, okay? And then do maintenance operations.
Start maintenance operations, please.
Yes. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go for request for takeoff. Actually, I'll ask for the report first.
Please give me a general report.
Nothing to report. Everything works normal.
Everything is in order.
Alright, let me check the GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic gas cells. Once more. Okay, you should see for yourself that this is a YouTube video, okay? And of course, you may visit this chapter all you want, okay? I'm starting to see that GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic gas cell number 12 is full, like we desire. So right now I'm going to go back to my station, as you can see. If y'all can follow okay? Okay. Are you sure you can follow okay? Anyone have anything for us? Alright, use your GoAnimate Logic and Plotagon Logic to get it. Respectfully, of course. Alright. Okay, at this point, Chief Radio, ask for takeoff. So right now, let me give the order to prepare for takeoff.
Prepare for takeoff.
Get in for takeoff.
Okay, if that was the case, I'm gonna raise the gas port tube. Oh, engine full speed ahead. Do this.
Release mooring.
Copy.
Copy.
Haul up the moorings.
Roger.
Roger.
Station.
Okay, as we begin takeoff and cruising, I'm going to go ahead and dump some ballast containing holy water. I'll go front to back. Okay, let's get out Middle Lake. Hard to starboard, get out of middle lake. No, we're not tilting dangerously downward. Not this time. Okay, while we're at it, of course, in cruising phase, I'll say we're now cruising at an altitude of above ground level 6,100 feet as we glide, actually not gliding, as we fly through the beautiful landscapes of New Mexico. Let's take moments to reflect on the significance of Transit Equity Day. Ensuring equitable transportation means empowering every individual and living being with the freedom to move and of course thrive. You heard that correctly. Ensuring equitable transportation means empowering every individual and living being with the freedom of movement, and especially the freedom to move and thrive. Look at those mountains and valleys below. Such breathtaking scenery. Our flight, of course, symbolizes the connection and care that binds communities together, just like these diverse landscapes. As for the takeoff phase of Showa, the engines were ready this whole time, and I don't quite understand why we would tilt dangerously in any direction. Red Wing simulations, please fix that. Acting crew, whoever they may be, roger that. We'll let Red Wing simulations know, especially while we're taking off. Remember, our mission is a testament to the power of inclusive and fair transportation for everyone. For that matter, of course, let me give you the best passenger you can possibly take aboard, which is the gospel. Just that simple gospel in the King James Bible, of that of Jesus Christ. It is in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 1 through 4, that Jesus Christ shed his blood for all of your sins, past, present, and future, was buried, and resurrected on the third day according to the scriptures. How do you come to that? Well, as usual, in the words of Watchwoman 65, you believe, you admit, believe, and confess that you're a dirty, rotten sinner in need of a savior. And of course, a savior, that is really important for a time I recorded this video, especially because the Airship Hirohito here, especially on the port side, she is filled with hydrogen. And of course, just in case that gas ignites, the best thing you can have, of course, is that gospel. And of course, just simply believe that gospel. And I ensure that every crew member believed that gospel before they came aboard. Now, please, of course, if you want any freebies from Labrador 54 Gaming Channel, accept the gospel that me and Lisa Boyce, yeah, you heard that correctly, me and Lisa Boyce, aka Watchwoman65, gave just now. That's the best gift, especially for transit equity, and the best freebie from the Labrador 54 Gaming Production Studio. There really is. merges. First, you want to tilt dangerously upward, not this time. Oh, we're almost in Albuquerque now. So. Right here. There's Mesa del Sol. approaching Albuquerque now at this point, so. You know what this means, right? I gotta fly. This time for sure. Alright, let's go Uptown in Coronado Center. Hard to starboard, that's what this means. Okay. Don't request for landing just yet. And we need to line up with Uptown Loop, etc. Alright. This phase, of course, I'm pointing the airship towards Albuquerque. I'm flying over the old Veterans Affairs Hospital, which actually is still usable to this very day and is still in use. One thing I heard, it's supposed to be a homeless shelter. That's good because, you know, we have that issue here in town. And let's see what else we have here. As we look out the window here, dead ahead of us, right here is, of course, the State Fairgrounds. And about the State Fairgrounds, the port side of the airship here, we have the Tingley Coliseum, where I have my high school graduation ceremony, as well as other friends, family, and acquaintances. And, of course, hey, wait a minute, I messed up here. This is supposed to be the homeless shelter here. I hope it flourishes soon. Right here is where I had a friend named Glenn who used to live here. And of course there's 999 Seafood Market. Here's, of course, the fairgrounds here in Tingley Coliseum, where a lot of friends, family, and acquaintances of mine have their high school, college, etc. graduations. There's a casino at the Downs, and I really depreciate that being there. And about casinos, I really depreciate Sandia Pueblo for erecting a casino not far from Coronado Airport, because not only did you close the airport, but you also led to the homelessness crisis here in Albuquerque. I'm going to be assertive with the Pueblo of Sandia right now about that. Saying that I did not like it, and of course, I'm just going to be assertive with you. You're referring to the casino builders over there. And as of right now, as I fly the Airship Hindenburg through Uptown, let's see what we have here. let's do this. Showa, you're getting a little too far. If that's always the case, out of port, just a little bit, get to Coronado Airport. All engines forward, reverse now. Alright, let's prepare for landing now. You can leave the map out, you know why? You can do that for a lot of productions now. You all heard this correctly. You may leave the Gosport tube up, as well as, of course, keep the maps out. You know why? Some of you have to give tours of the airship. Direct order from me. That's why. That is a real order. A tour of the airship. Gosport tube up. It's going to take a while to get into Coronado Airport, but not as long as what we did on the ground. Although really important. Alright, during that whole, of course, communication, with the radio, we said things and stuff along the lines all crammed into that Morse message. Though I don't know Morse real well from the time I record this video. Coronado, this is Showa, requesting landing clearance. The response you may have heard back? Showa, you're cleared to land. Welcome to Albuquerque. Thank you for your contribution to early Transit Equity Day. Roger that. We're beginning the descent process now. So in that case, I need to make sure I get in. All engines idle. Totally spaced out, giving the order to prepare for land. That is.
Prepare for landing.
Ready to land.
not make it all the way in, so I'm gonna go slow ahead a little bit. Just for a short time, okay? Actually, I'll try it in motion today. It referring to landing. All engines idle. I'll go ahead and order all the ropes to be dropped at this point.
Drop the moorings.
Roger. Copy.
Look what's going to happen. Okay, let's go ahead and begin the deflation process right now. Okay, do it. Test for airship mooring. Let me go give the order to moor the ship. We may be down right before you know it. Hold on. I told you to hold on. Moor the airship, where are you?
Grab the ropes. Do it. While Shaw is descending, I will introduce one more thing. As usual, Red Wing Simulations, please, of course, put a fix to all your airships, especially the Airship Hirohito, about, of course, the tilting issue that you may have seen in my timestamps. Please fix that. The reason why I state this is because I always wanted to be a Hindenburg class airship captain, or an acting one since I was a child. Even though I don't have captain ratings just yet, or not as good as, of course, Max Pruss from back then. Please, of course, fix the tilting issues. Both downwards and upwards, please, thank you. Anyway, here we are. We're almost down. In good ways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! 5 stars. 5 stars out of 5 stars. Oh! Joa, are you alright? That's a scenery glitch. That won't happen in real life. Right here. We did it. We made it. Let's look around. Nah. Yeah, even though the nose wheel is buried in the dirt, there's always another session, okay? Now I'm going to be flying the Hirohito for quite a while again, because this is a comfort ship for me, so... Let me go look around with the drone view. Because we have an emergency, I'm going to do this first, okay? Uh-oh. Looks like the gangplank is obstructed. Crew, anybody in there? You know what to do. Order a bus. Yeah, really, order a bus. And get everyone out, if you would please, thank you. You have to get them out through the windows. Give them the privilege to come through the control car for once. Yeah, give them the privilege. Alright. Okay. Landing could have been better today because, you know, I had this thing called Get There Itis, just like any other pilot would have. No. You did not keel over. But that's alright. I have to remind you that this was me at one point in time. Or so I choose. Yeah, I know what I did. I landed too fast. Okay, leave the Gosport tube up. Well, we can't open the stairwell, so order a bus. Let's go to the Expo. Alright. While we're at it, I'm opening the windows. Get out. The rest of you. Okay, all engines stop at this point. This thing might stand itself back up. I'm not sure. And if it doesn't, then I must remind you. This is where I came from. Alright, can you get out this window okay? Alright. Let's get out. So, let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm sure. You ready? 3, 2, 1, now. Off to the whatever, whenever Aviation Expo. Although we crash landed today. It's still good. I mean, it was not, of course, a high-speed crash. Just a faulty landing today. Ah, Penske. Our proud sponsor. Our proud unofficial sponsor for the whatever, whenever Aviation Expo. Uh-oh. We had a deadly landing today. You can say this. Uh-oh. It was just a pure accident. Okay. I like this view, so let me go ahead and give Expo dialogues from here. Alright, welcome to the whatever, whenever Aviation Expo. We are honored to have the Red Wing Simulations Juliet Alpha 8 133 Hirohito Airship and her crew with us today. Their mission highlights the importance of Transit Equity Day and the role of equitable transportation in our communities, our states, and our nations. Thank you for having us. As someone with mild, high-functioning autism and of colored skin, we are thrilled to be part of this expo and share our journey and the stories of our rescued passengers. Together, we can all build a more inclusive and accessible future for all. The rescued animals have arrived safely and are ready to meet their new friends, families, and acquaintances. This journey symbolizes our commitment to compassion and equity, not just in transportation, but in every aspect of life. I hope this aligns to everyone's vision. Of course, let me know if there are any specific details you'd like for me to tweak and or add. And since that's always the case, take that landing as a reminder that transit equity, had a really rough start to begin with. Right there. Can you see it? You might have seen earlier. So anyway, at this point, that is our show. If you like, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all around.